Welcome back, Internet, to another Reddit Stories. We're back to Choosing Beggars, a topic I don't think anyone else does on YouTube. Ever. Anyway, let's get into it. Homeless man at Dunkin' Donuts doesn't want me to buy him just any food. So, this took place today, just an hour ago. I came back with my best friend from a Saturday program called AP for All, which allows students to get free AP study session at a different school. Teachers from different schools are called over to come and help teach at these sessions. And aside from these sessions, we got free pizza to come with. And we also got free notebook, free lesson planner, and a free folder. Notice something in common? I'm broke as hell, and I need free stuff. I even got to bring a pizza box home. Now, on my way home on the train, I see a homeless man saying he is hungry and if anyone could help, he would greatly appreciate it. I know that pizza isn't the best diet, especially when you're not eating a lot, so I go and give him the Nature Valley bars I had on me. He was thankful, and went with his route to go and ask more people for help. The choosing beggar definitely isn't this guy, but I left it in to show that people in rough situations aren't always choosing beggars. But when I got off the train and was heading home, I decided to go to Dunkin' Donuts for a small slushie for me and my friend. They were on sale for $2 each, and being a broke student I couldn't resist. Now, after I pay for them, I'm fiddling with my wallet since I have a pizza box and I end up just placing the wallet on the box as I go and get a seat. Since we were the only people in the store from what I saw, so I was fine with that. I took it a while. Things go like this. Me is me, CB is homeless man, DD is Dunkin' Donuts employee, and F is friend. I get stopped by the choosing beggar. I didn't even know he was there. Well, my torn and worn Black Ops 2 Zombies wallet, yeah, it's that old, that I got for free several years back at GameStop was out on top of my box. Through a hole in the side pockets, you could see the remaining $7. CB. Hey, sorry, but could you help me pay for a sausage, egg, and cheese? Me, very aware that he's just asking me to pay for it. Yeah, sure. To the employee. Hey, how much is a sausage, egg, and cheese? Oh, those are $5. I go wide-eyed knowing that that's most of the money I have. Thank you so much. Wait, excuse me? You think you can trap me in this moral dilemma where I get tricked into, who am I kidding? Chief, that's kind of expensive, isn't it? Yeah, but I want a sausage, egg, and cheese. Now, I take myself as a very confident and confrontational person. In a room full of people who don't know each other, I'm always the first to speak out introductions, so I'm rather surprised I didn't put up much of a fight. Hey, the sausage and egg is only $1.08. You can get that instead. The sausage, egg, and cheese is on a croissant, and what she was suggesting was on a biscuit or something. Oh, really? No, I want a sausage, egg, and cheese. Oh. What's the difference? I want a sausage, egg, and cheese. Talk to him, not me, pointing to me. Come on, man, please. Chief, if you're hungry, then what's the difference? CB pouts and acts disappointing. Okay. Then my friend, who's been right next to me this whole time, interrupts and slams a $5 bill on the table. Friend to the employee. Whatever, just get the man his damn sausage thing. The total was $5.11 from a $4.57 sandwich, so I went and took out 11 cents and went back to sit down. They give choosing beggar the receipt, and the employee looks rather upset over the whole thing, but when the order's ready, she just calls and gives it to him. On the way out, I tell him to have a nice day, but he avoids eye contact and rushes out. That's it. No justice. No sudden refund after he's gone or everyone claps scenario. Just my very second choosing beggar scenario. The first isn't as interesting or long. The too long didn't read. I went to Dunkin' Donuts to get a slushie, but choosing beggar wanted to get something somewhat expensive for me. But when offered an alternative, he stayed with a 4 times as expensive initial option, and in the end got it. So, in the city close to where I live, Salt Lake City, the homeless shelter there actually put up these machines that kind of look like parking meters, and they're donation centers for homeless people. So if people ask for change or beg for change on the street, instead you just put it into the meter and it goes to the homeless shelter. That's to kind of help prevent people from giving money to homeless people and then having them go and buy drugs or booze or something like that. So you at least know that that money is actually going to go and be used for homeless problems and hopefully help prevent situations like this. Because a random stranger would drive you 600 kilometers for free. Guys, I'm looking for a free ride from Munich to Berlin on Sunday. Can anybody help, please? Well, obviously, this guy doesn't know the first rule in the unwritten book of the road.
If you get a ride, it's expected. I don't care who the driver is. It's the first rule in the book.
What book?
The unwritten book of the road.
So yeah, if you've seen Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, then I'm not explaining it. Found this on another subreddit. Hey guys, it's me. For any of those visiting my profile, I'd appreciate if some of you could rate my posts and comments with gold or platinum. I kind of feel like I deserve it, but I don't want to waste actual money on it. But I think premium would be nice. Thanks anyways. Edit. Thanks for the silver, but I specifically asked for gold or platinum. Edit 2. Thanks for the gold, Guidance Ranger. Edit 3. It's been 2 weeks since I got my last gold. Anyone want to give more? Edit 4. If not, why not? So, being Reddit and everything, you know that she, or he, only got silver just because he or she asked for gold, right? I mean, trolls are Reddit. Never thought I'd see a choosing beggar in the wild. Thanks, Facebook. I got a photo I need to edit. I'm looking for someone who has experience with Photoshop and can remove a watermark without affecting the background of the photo. Just buy the damn picture. Thanks for letting me know. I didn't know that prior to your eye-opening statement. If you haven't got anything productive to add to this thread, then don't bother replying to it in the first place. Why are you trying to Photoshop a watermark? Generally, they're there for a reason. For 5 years, I worked in the photo department at a drugstore, and we were instructed that if anything came in and looked professional, if it had a watermark or anything, we needed to have a written release from the photographer, or we could be in a lot of trouble. We would have a lot of photos come in that looked professional and had watermarks on it, and so we had to tell them, nope, can't do it. But we even had as far as people coming in with like school photos, like of their kids, you know, with a professional backdrop and everything, even like the gilded gold leaf watermark in the bottom right or left hand corner of the photo. And I'm like, we can't copy these. And so many times people would just get upset and mad and be like, well, just let me do it, no one will know. They would even go as far as to say, well, you're not the one doing the copyright, I'm the one doing it, so I'll get in trouble, not you. And I'm like, no, that's not how the law works. The law is, if I print off the photo and I sell it to you, I am violating the copyright law, and me personally could be responsible up to $250,000 and 5 years in jail. It's kind of a Tales from Retail story, but I thought it was relevant. Sounds like a great deal.
Oh, by the way, I was being sarcastic.
Looking for an older lady roommate that is good with kids. Won't actually have a room though. $250. Looking for an older lady roommate that will babysit for discounted rent. The couch is all that is available, as I have 2 kids in a small 2-bedroom apartment. It would not be ideal for me to have a roommate with other kids as we are already cramped. Thanks, $250. So, I mean, you guys probably are going to do the math on that, like $10 a day or so to be babysitter for your kids. And wait, you have to pay her $10 a day to babysit her kids and to be able to sleep on her couch with no privacy. Okay. No contact for a year. Then a text to ask if she could borrow money. I don't know if this is the right sub for it, but I posted about her before in another post of mine. Also mobile format, so sorry. So this choosing beggar used to be the owner of a dancing school. But due to her not being able to handle money with responsibility, she ended up in debt. She asked for money twice, but I never gave her anything. Her reaction? No contact. So I contacted her 3 months after her request. I made a public announcement that me and my partner were expecting our first child. No response from her. I was cleaning up my closet and I encountered a skirt I borrowed from her. I texted her asking if she wanted it back. Her reaction was to block me. Now a year after her asking for money, she sends me a text from another number. Here it is. Hi guy, congratulations on your little angel. I have a question. Can I borrow 30 euros from you until Tuesday? Then I'll get paid and I can go to work. I've been evicted again because of abuse. I'm sorry to contact you, but I don't know what to do. So, I feel multiple emotions. First one is anger. Apparently, I'm only good enough to function as an ATM, but as soon as I let her know she won't get 1 cent, she blocks me. She doesn't want to hang out or just talk to keep normal contact. Second is the urge to laugh. Like, really? What the heck is so wrong with you that you get abused and evicted again, but never press charges and no evidence? Every time she wants something, she tells me some sad story that eventually it's not true. Third is feeling hurt. I spend a lot of time and energy trying to help her. I've called people, asking if they knew something about a place for her to live on short notice, offered her food and other groceries instead of money, let her borrow my scarf, which she never returned, searched for hours on information on multiple things she needed, and when I don't or want or can't give her money, she just drops the rope and blocks me. At this moment, I've not responded to her text. I don't know what to do. One part of me just wants to continue the silence. On the other hand, I want to tell her how I feel. The hurt and the anger, how she hurt me and how pissed off I am because apparently I'm only good enough as an ATM and for nothing else. So, people that typically are in abusive relationships seek out abusers, whether they consciously do it or not. And the cycle keeps on continuing until eventually they snap and they have to break out of the cycle. I'm definitely no expert in this matter, but I know typically it's women in the situation. I'm not saying all the time, but typically it's an overpowering man or someone like that controlling the relationship. Now, obviously not always the case, but I know that some abusers or people that have been abused feel powerless and they don't know that there are resources available for them. And 75% of the people that watch this channel are women, and so one or two of you may actually be in a situation like that. Here's a website and a phone number for you for a United States National Hotline. Now, in other countries, I'm sure that there are other resources. I would recommend contacting homeless shelters, somewhere like that, and they would have a list of resources for you to be able to get to the right place where you need to go. There are people out there for help, and it's not a sign of weakness to need help. I mean, if you're in a situation like this, take advantage of the resources available. Thank you again for joining me on another Reddit story. Sorry it got kind of heavy there towards the end. I will actually have a link and the phone number in the description of the video. So if you didn't have a chance to write it down or anything like that, just go to the description and you'll be able to find it there. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, thumbs me up, share it with a friend, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. So until then, later kids.